Students, today I will be discussing about the process of osmosis. To discuss this process, let us take the example of plant root cell. In the plant root cell, there is a membrane, that is cell membrane. This membrane does not allow all the material to pass through it, because plant cell does not require everything present in the soil to be absorbed. So, few selected materials are allowed to absorb. Now, in the process of osmosis, only water molecule is allowed to pass from the soil to the plant root cell through the semi-permeable membrane, that is cell membrane. Now, how this happens is because inside the plant root cells there is lots of concentration of salts, nutrients. So the concentration of water inside the plant root cell is very less, and in the soil the concentration of water is very high, but the salts are there in the soil, but they are scattered. So at that particular point where the root cell is present, water is high in the soil, which passes through the soil into the plant cells by semi-permeable membrane. So this is the basic concept of osmosis. Now there are some artificial semi-permeable membrane also available, that is parchment paper, egg membrane and cellophane paper, which acts like cell membrane of a living cell. So we can conclude now osmosis as the physiological process that takes place when two solutions having different concentration, or a solution and its pure solvent, are separated by semi-permeable membrane. In the example where I have discussed, water is a pure solvent and it passes from the soil to the plant root cells. It involves unidirectional flow of solvent molecule. Only water is flowing from the soil to the plant cell. It takes place across the living and non-living membrane. As I have discussed, living membrane is a cell membrane and non-living is a examples which I have mentioned earlier. It occurs in liquids only because it's a membrane through which the liquid is allowed to pass. It's a very slow process. It takes much time for a liquid to pass through cell membrane, and it is a very short distance process from the soil into the root cells. Only that much distance the water travels. It is not a long distance process. So this is in brief the explanation about osmosis. Any doubts and queries, please mention in the comment, and if you want me to discuss any topic, please mention in the comment so that next video I will make on that particular topic.